Okay, good day, everyone. Today I'm bringing up one guy from Arise Television, Arise Studio Television. My apologies to Rufai Husseini because I like you and I really like you so much, and I'm giving you this respect. Otherwise, I would have put everybody together. But I'm calling on Ruben Abati. Few days ago, this man they call Ruben Abati brought up a useless narrative. I call it useless because it's very, very useless. He said that Igbos don't sell land to outsiders. It is not your problem. I want to tell Ruben Abati. Now I see and understand the reason why Shemu Kuti called him Agbaya. You know the meaning of Agbaya in Yoruba land? It means a useless old man. That is what it is. So that is what the meaning. So Ruben Abati came up with this narrative that Igbos don't sell land to outsiders. How is that your nonsense and fucking business, if I may ask? Listen up. There are too many problems hanging for discussion in that your Arise TV. Something like Mr. Abaribe said that the president never brought any bill to the National Assembly for the purchase of private jets, but private jet was purchased and other motorcades and whatever. Ruben Abati, you cannot tell me that you didn't hear that. I want it to be discussed in Arise TV. Again, Ruben Abati, let me ask you this question because I see that you're a very big bigot. You know, bigot. For those of us who don't know the meaning and the definition of bigot, I put it in this way. A bigot is a person who is intolerant of any ideas or ideas other than their own, especially on religious and political matters and maybe race. You understand? Bigots often hold a strong, unreasonable beliefs about certain groups of people and treat them with hatred and intolerance. This is just the definition of a bigot. And this is exactly what Ruben Abati is playing out. Let me ask Ruben Abati, because in those of their studios, different other platforms, what they are discussing is, if they are not discussing Nnamdi Kanu, they are discussing Simon Ekpa, they are discussing Biafra, they are discussing Ojukwu. I want to ask Ruben Abati, don't you guys have other discussions in your studio? Let me tell you, as a journalist, your job is to move to a place things are happening, whether good or bad. Collect the information, come and discuss it. Whatever thing that is happening to the masses, whether good or bad, how the politicians are treating them, how businessmen are treating them, how the market is generally, how life is treating masses generally. A journalist do a kind of activism, but in a legal way. Do you get the point? So if you, Ruben Abati, don't know the definition and you don't know what activism or journalism means, I'm trying to explain to you now, because I see many of you are making very great mistakes. I want to align you with your fellow bigots like Professor in Bigotry, Soyinka, and those ones, Bakare and Adebayo, who are bigots in religious uniform. Do you get what I mean? You have already heard me, the definition of bigot. So the issue of discussing Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, Biafra is always in your lips. There is no railway in Imo State, federal railway. There is none in Anambra. There is none in Enugu. None in other places. There are no federal government presence in the east. Bigots, you hear me clearly. Before you don't know what to discuss, let me inform you properly. If you don't know, those of your fellow bigots, when Buhari was ruling, I never heard you condemn the incessant killing of indigenes by Fulani henchmen, and also the terrorism that Buhari and his kingsmen brought to Nigeria. You are afraid to discuss it because you're a long-throat man. That is why you left journalism, you enter politics. You have tested the money. You cannot tell me that you didn't partake in bribery and corruption when you were asking someone in your state as a politician. I will doubt to believe that. Let me tell you, Mr. Ruben Abati, if you don't have any discussion, like us in the social media, we do the same thing. In fact, we are even preferred than you guys in Arise TV. We entertain, we bring issues to bear, any issues that are trending, discuss it, we give solution. You guys don't have solution. You are complaining that Nnamdi Kanu, this, that, Biafra. Ruben Abati, you are an old man. At least you were born before the Civil War, and you knew what transpired. You knew what transpired during that time. Don't you have the history of Biafra and Nigeria in totality? So I leave you to discuss the issues on ground, not every day talking about things that have no meaning to anyone. Igbos don't sell land. They have bribed you to come and bring up this narrative to be discussed, to distract Nigerians from the hunger that is even you. If not, Allen Onyema accepted your wife for the consulting firm, consulting for him. What are you consulting? What? If not Allen Onyema, Igbo man, you cannot come here and keep talking. Listen, let me tell you, during Buhari, I never heard you talk. That's why I respect Hussein. I respect him so much because he is always out to discuss issues and he gives solution. Your own, you talk Nnamdi Kanu, you talk Simon, you talk Biafra, you talk Igbos. You people don't have solution. What are the solutions to stop agitation? Is it by going to arrest somebody and put somebody in prison? Is that what will stop agitation? Even in our minds? You are joking. You all of you are joking. Let me tell you, if you want to discuss about Biafra, you must first of all find the root cause of Biafra agitation. Ruben Abati, what are the root cause of agitation? Then you come together and you discuss it. Not grabbing and snatching. Last election, you don't know what happened. You are not there. You couldn't discuss that. You are not hungry. People are not hungry in your state. How much is a bag of rice sold 3 years ago? How much it is now? Ruben Abati, I'm asking you. All you could come up in waste time in Arise TV to discuss Igbo people don't sell land. Igbos sell their land if they want, and they sell to whomever they want to sell to. It is none of your business. What you have in Igbo land is normally is community land. If for any case the community land is shared to families, the families may have maybe some few plots. You don't expect them to sell plots that they are keeping for their children, to sell it to outsider to come and build. And when their children come up, what are they going to use? That is why they don't sell land anyhow. Some of them sell, not everyone. So you cannot come to conclusion to say that Igbos don't sell land. That is very unreasonable of you. The same way you said that Nokia and Turaya are unreasonable products, that they are useless products, according to you. Nokia is worth $25 billion. Any company in Nigeria is worth $10 billion. Any company, quote the company, and you open your dirty mouth. You are dark like charcoal. You are dark like charcoal. You open your mouth and say that Nokia Turaya is a miserable phone. You with that lady. If a son of the owner of Nokia come to marry those two ladies, wouldn't they fly in the heaven? In fact, they will jump up and leave Arise TV today. You call them a miserable product, and people are clapping and laughing with you. When you knew what happened in the last election, you couldn't discuss it. You knew what is happening everywhere. Everywhere Igbos are attacked. You cannot discuss those things. Herdsmen are killing people in Ekiti, in Yoruba land, killing in the east, killing in the north, everywhere. You cannot discuss it. You cannot tell Buhari that, look at what your people are doing. You cannot tell Mr. Turumbuna that people are hungry. You're a Yoruba man. You cannot discuss it because you're a bigot. That is why you can't start that discussion. All you could come up to discuss to destabilize Igbos. P2B came out to arrange the country for you people. You snatched and you grabbed. Now, are you not? You Abati, you are crying. You are crying inside you. I want you to cry out. Let everybody hear your voice. Since you don't know what to do. Bigot, get out.